and it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Bears offense will go on the attack first. Harvest was bountiful on the farm the last time these two teams met as Stanford won in a blowout.
Beat down, and Cal remembers that. Stanford took advantage of it. They had the trophy, the X trophy for the whole year. They got to brag about it. Breaks into the open.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Jaron Chiave Sungapolatelli makes the grab on the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down mark. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws it deep. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So Stanford's offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. As we take a look at Michael Ford, who will be a big-time part of this running attack. Turned out more than 150 yards and found Raiders a couple of times in their victory last game. Through the air, it's Warren. Snags it and he's open. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
This rivalry dates back to 1892, a mere 90 years before perhaps the most memorable play in college football history as Cal ran through the band on the field.
And that's a play they'll be talking about for another 250 years.
It's a fumble! Recovered by the defense, and he's off!
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort. Getting to the ball carrier, swatting at the football, knocking it at him, and following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an up.
Turning it on! Oh, he got loose! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cal!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Using his legs, it's 4. Good blocking, good running, pick up at 6 out to the 30.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's forward. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. There's always one thing sure to get the juices flowing for the Cardinal and the sturdy Golden Bears, and that's anything to do with the axe, guys. Makes the grab in their space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Plows through the defense. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The short hand is called. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Stanford wants to push the pace. To the air, it's Warren. Oh, they're after him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Throwing Sangabolotelli. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. The moments, the big plays from rivalry games like this one etched in your memories, and here are some that I'm sure will bring back some warm and some heartbreaking memories. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The run inside, it's 4. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Stanford going back to work with another first down.
Here we go.
Motion from the wideout.
Ready, go.
Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback making checks. The play action fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Firing to the... It's a fumble. He recovers the fumble and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Marshall.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the...
Makes a grab and run the run. Big pick up on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now they'll run it to the right here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. High the chains now on 2nd and long. JKS. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Grab into the middle. It's Shaw. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
As soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Stanford quickly to the line. On third and short. Just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
And I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's what quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive.
He caught him! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Ready, go! Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So a drive there of 82 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17. He's probably second-guessing that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. To the air, it's Warren. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll come out and take a knee, and that that should send us to halftime. Go! As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. And as time runs out here in the second quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters into bookend time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the #1 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's Texas A&M coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They win their second straight game, and talk about doing it in style. That margin of victory is a head-turner. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now we're at your game in Berkeley. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Cal and Stanford plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, Stanford's head coach should be coming out of the locker room. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Back to throw, it's Warren. Escapes the pressure going right. Slings it downfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Running inside, it's Irvin. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll go to the counter. Stumbled to the ground.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the run. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get concerned, and that's two runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage?
Might have a chance. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Warren. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Stanford now has it in the red zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them.
Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Cardinal extend that lead, and now they can almost sense grabbing the axe.
And when Stanford gets the lead, we know what time it is. They're going to play their brand of football, their physical brand, try to take home this rivalry game the way they know how to do it, Palmer.
You got to wonder what the mindset is for Cal right now here in the second half. All of the emotional and physical buildup leading to this game. They know how important it is, and you can feel it slipping away. You just wonder if there's a sense of panic right now on the Bears sidelines.
A 70-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Songa Povatelli. It's complete to the right, and they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially in a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short as teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Go! Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. At the 40, there he goes. That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
Yeah, and that is so frustrating because he did the right thing. He got the first down, got past the sticks, but didn't do the most important thing in taking it.
There he goes. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things.
Here's a little run there. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Ready, go!
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Makes it past the marker. Gives it the big stiff arm. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Ready, go!
He'll pitch it. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Here we go. Complete to start this drive. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Looking to fire. Puncks it out of the air. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Flag 18.